पास तो हट गया
यहाँ से।
हाँ।
यहाँ नहीं, वो सिर्फ नाम भराना पड़ता, नाम लिखाना पड़ता है। फिर पूछते हैं।
क्या हो रहा है साहब? फायरिंग चल रही है।
हाँ,
अगर a natural bike was
यहाँ पर दुकान होगा ना, वो वहाँ पर बस में होगा ना, वहाँ
By crossing Zojila Pass, we knew that we have entered the gateway to Ladakh with an affirmation of changing topography mountains into more brown and black. We crossed Zojila Pass and reached Zero Point around 3 pm and took a half an hour break at Zero Point to settle our lunch and enjoyed the beauty. Time was not a constant as we wanted to enjoy the moment, but we have sufficient time in our hand. The distance left between Kargil is about 100 kilometers. First reach Drass, covering 40 kilometers. Drass to Kargil then is another 60 kilometers. The Drass valley starts from the base of the Zojila Pass. We started to enjoy the unique picturesque landscape that we had never witnessed before, and we mesmerized by altogether a different view of the Himalayas. The shadow of clouds giving an awesome appearance on those barren mountains as compared to the other mountains. And the landscape around us give an affirmative nod with greenery gradual thinning out and brown, black mountains making an appearance. It feels like we were passing through a dreamy world. यहाँ क्या हुआ?
डीएम ऑफिस से वो बनाना पड़ता है ना।
हाँ,
डीएम डीसी ऑफिस से वो यहाँ का वो टैक्स भरना पड़ेगा, इन्वायरमेंटल टैक्स। पास तो हट गया
यहाँ से।
हाँ।
यहाँ नहीं, वो सिर्फ नाम भराना पड़ता, नाम लिखाना पड़ता है। फिर पूछते हैं।
क्या हो रहा है साहब? फायरिंग चल रही है।
प्रैक्टिस
हमारे यहाँ ऐसा ही होता है।
A few inches later.
Shortly after, we crossed the checkpost where Kashmir ends and the territory of Ladakh begins. By now, the traffic was high. हट रही है, हट जाएगी। देख के पीछे। People also ask that which month is best for Ladakh. The finest time to visit Leh Ladakh bike trip is from June to September when the weather is advantageous and the roads are open. The monsoon season in July and August can make the roads treacherous, but the landscape is at its most vibrant and green during this time.
बाइक में लानी है क्या? हाँ, मेरा नेचुरल बाइक वॉश। वो लोग टायर चेक कर रहे हैं। अच्छा,
Finally, we reached Drass in the evening at around 4 pm. Drass is the second most coldest inhabited place in the world. Drass was chilly even in this time of the year and is also famous for the epic center of 1999 Kargil War. From this town, we could view the famous Tiger Hills, the focal point of Kargil War. In the early months of 1999, during the war, the Pakistanis had almost captured this town, knocking at its door. They directed artillery fire at Drass and the highway leading to the Kargil War. And then, the Indian Army cleared the Tololing and Tiger Hill peaks by July 1999. We had planned to visit the Drass War Memorial some 7 kilometers from this town. After covering 7 kilometers from Drass, we reached Kargil War Memorial. Built alongside the highway in remembrance of sacrifices done by our armed force during 1999 Kargil War.
ब्रो तूने मेरी राइडिंग भी रिकॉर्ड की होगी ऐसा कुछ?
हाँ, बहुत खतरनाक है।
प्लीज, हाँ प्लीज शेयर करना यार।
The memorial is built on the foothills of Tololing Hill and has names of all officers and soldiers who gave supreme sacrifices in the war. Kargil Vijay Diwas is celebrated on 26 July every year at the memorial. The main attraction of the whole memorial is an indoor exhibition hall and the sandstone wall in the open. An army officer explained the details of Kargil War to the tourist with all vigor and pride. Our respect for armed force increased manifold after visiting memorial and left from there at 6 pm and the day was still bright. The drive ahead was straight through with good road conditions. We drove the beautiful landscape from one mountain to another and crossed many water streams through iconic steel bridges.
चॉकलेट चॉकलेट यहाँ पर
आप क्रोनोलॉजी समझ लीजिए।
अच्छा ठीक है, ले आते हैं। आप कौन सी क्लास में हो?
फर्स्ट मेरा फर्स्ट। हाँ मैं 9वीं क्लास में।
ABCD अच्छे से सुना दो, बढ़िया वाला।
We crossed Kaksar at 7 p.m., thereby covering a distance of 170 kilometers.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
And finally, we reached Kargil at 7:30 p.m.